This video is going to go over the setup of the Antminer S9 Bitcoin miner from Bitmain. So let's get into it. First of all, you're going to have to buy a miner. I know this machine's about a year old now, and people are wondering if it's still profitable. Yes, it is still profitable. It'll generate between $20 to $40 a day. And then, the price of Bitcoin goes up and down, it fluctuates. But if we're into cryptocurrencies, you got to have faith in Bitcoin. It's going to go up in the future. We're hoping, and we think so. I think so. It is still profitable. Even the S7s are still profitable. So I still think it's profitable. The best way to nowadays is to watch Bitmain's Twitter account. I'll put a link in the description. So you go to their Twitter and they'll be posting updates, which they do often. They'll post a day before usually that they'll give you a notice, say we're going to release the next batch of S9s. Go to this link at this time and try to purchase yours. They sell out quick, but that's the best way to get them. So once you do get them, you go to the website, sign in. Make sure you sign in. I would suggest going to their website, create an account right now because you're going to have to do that anyways. So go to Bitmain, create your account so it's ready to go because you're going to have to sign in anyways when you buy it. And also make sure you have about $2,500 in Bitcoin Cash ready because they only accept Bitcoin Cash. So create your account, accept Bitcoin Cash, get that ready to send from your wallet, and then watch the Twitter. And then once they are available, come here, purchase one. And when you do purchase one, it's going to come from China. Usually take about a month or two for you to get the miner, but they'll let you know when you purchase it of how long it's going to take. So once you do receive it, you open it up and go through the setup. The setup of the Bitmain S9, you can see there, it's the S9 13.5 terahash model. So I'm going to do an unboxing, I'm going to do a setup, and I'm going to show you what other parts you're going to need in order to use this. So let's open it up, get it out of the box first. So this is just the general information sheet. Maybe I'll hold this if you want a screenshot. You can read it if you would like. Just freeze the screen and zoom up. Okay, this is how it looks. I'm sure you've seen these before. It's the S9. This is where you plug in the internet cable for your network. And then you connect the power supply up to these plugs. It's kind of rattly sometimes, that's normal. Sometimes these boards are rattly too. So what else are you going to need with this? So when you order this, you're going to get this, which is the S9. You're also going to need to get, of course, the network cable. So you need a network cable. You're going to need the Bitmain power supply. And then you will need power cord. None of these come with the machine itself. This comes by itself, and then you got to order these separately. This does not come with the power cord. Everything comes separately. So you got to get your network cable, which is easy to get at any store. This you can get at Bitmain when you order the Antminer. You can just get this as $100. And then this cord, I'll put a link in the description where I get my cords. But yeah, this is a special 220 volt cord. As you can see, the end of the plug, it's not a normal 110 volt, it's a 220 volt. These are more efficient on 220 volts. They use less amps, so it's going to cost you less per month if you use a 220 volt power supply. They do have 110 volts, but they're not as efficient. Okay, so now what we're going to do is go put this in the mining room and set it up and get it mining on the network. Okay, I got it hooked up in the room. I got all the power connectors connected up. Plug your network cord into your router, of course. And then plug your cord in. There's no on and off switch on these, so you're just going to have to plug it straight in the power supply and then it'll come on. I got the power cord plugged in, the network
adapter plugged in and the yellow light is on. It's not hashing yet. I need to go configure it, but everything is running.
Okay, once you have the miner in the spot you're going to run it at, if you don't have a separate room for it, just make sure it's by a window, somewhere where you can exhaust the heat from coming out of the miner. So once you have it in the spot you want to put it, you're going to need to connect to it using the IP address. The best way to find the IP address, the easiest way, is to use a program called Angry IP. So if you go to Google, I'll put the link in the description, but it's Angry IP Scanner. You pull it up and then you run it on your computer and it's going to scan your network for all the devices connected, and then it's going to tell you the IP address for each device. Once you get the IP address, you put the IP address in your browser. It's going to load up. It's going to ask you for a username and password. Enter root and root for username and the password, so it's ROOT. Enter that, and once you log in, it's going to probably take you to the system page. You're going to want to go to the miner configuration page. This is where you put in the pool you want to connect to. So the best way to mine with these is with the pool, and so you connect. There's multiple different pools you can use. The one I'm currently using is NiceHash as my main pool. Then I have Ant Pool as my second, and then Slush Pool is the third backup. So how this works is if this pool number 1 is not active, if it's dead, if it can't connect, it's going to go to pool number 2 and so forth. So you want to make sure you have some active pools in there, otherwise your machine won't be running and it's just wasting time. So once you put in your pool information, I'll put a link to NiceHash in the description if you want to use that one, which has been pretty good. They've had some issues, but they all have issues. Relatively overall, NiceHash has been great. Suggest a different one. If you have a suggestion for a different one, post it in the comments. Otherwise, use NiceHash. Once you enter the configurations, it says save and apply at the bottom. It'll reset your miner. And then after 5 or 10 minutes, you can go to the miner status page. And it's going to show you, the status of the miner. It'll show you what it's connected to, if each pool is alive or dead. If it says dead, that means it can't connect. All these zeros means there's nothing wrong with the hash boards. Everything's working fine. It has the temps of the boards. And then you can, just move on with whatever you're doing because it's done. After this point, you're done. You just let it sit. The best part is going and checking your dashboard at NiceHash to see how much Bitcoin you've been generating. So every day, just go check out your account, your dashboard, and it'll show you approximately how much you're generating. It tells you approximately how much you make per day, but that always fluctuates with the difficulty. So, take this. This is not set in stone. You could make more than this. Currently, it's saying I'm going to make $50 a day. That's running 2 S9s, but that'll fluctuate. But this is what you do. You log in and go to your dashboard, and then you can, look at how much you're generating. And then once you get to a certain point, the minimum withdrawal is 0.011 Bitcoin. So once you get to that point, you can withdraw the Bitcoin to your Bitcoin wallet. And that's how it works. You go and you do that. Down at the bottom, when you come to NiceHash, if you don't have a NiceHash account, go sign up. Links in the description. But at the bottom it says ASIC mining for the S9s, and this is how you get the URL. So then you go and you choose your, wherever you are, wherever you're located. Choose the algorithm, because you can use NiceHash for a lot of different algorithms. SHA-256 is Bitcoin, and then say generate stratum, and this is the URL. So you copy this into your mining configuration page as the pool address, and then you use your Bitcoin address from your NiceHash wallet right here. Use that as your username, and then just put X for the password, and that's how you configure the S9 miner configuration page. So that's the settings you use for that. And then once you get it set up and it's running, then you come to the dashboard and it'll show you how much it's generating. And that's it. If you have any questions, post them in the comments. And if you have any suggestions, post them in the comments. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.